for that. All right, now moving on, keeping in line with the Cuttlebug. We're loving using that. Let's talk about the decorative scenes folders. Under $20 and on 4 flexible payments. These are brand new today.
This is so pretty. From an embossing folder, you know, conversation of design, the scenes are so pretty because we've put 2 patterns on each folder, meaning that I've designed the entire front of your card for you with the embossing. And so you turn a simple emboss, this was done with inking and the embossing, a little embellishment, and your card is finished. These are 2-step cards, and they're beautiful. And, I mean, I've been a stationer for a very long time, and embossing is the mark of fine stationery, especially blind embossing.
Wow.
So we're starting with 4 beautiful scenes. Each folder is designed with 2 patterns in mind, so you're going to emboss the patterns. You see, we have flowers and trellis, and then we have lace and little X's that it's like a cross stitch.
Look how pretty and so intricate. Such a designer feel. That's one of the reasons we love you.
These are all from my personal archive of 17th and 18th, 19th century things.
Seriously?
Design documents.
Wow.
And so that's what's so special about what we do is my love of antiques and bringing back the past, but reinterpreting it for today. So what you're looking at is beautiful antique paintings. There's a little glue in there. No, that's paper. All right, so each one of these, you're getting a whole set of 4. If you sand off the design, that's what's in front.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do that.
Okay.
So we'll take the folder and it's kind of like a little magic trick here. I love this. I'll never forget the first time I ever embossed a piece of paper in one of our folders. So plain paper, right, goes in the folder, goes between the B plates and through the machine, right? There's no waiting. It's just the crank of the handle.
I know, I like that.
There's no
plugging it in.
No time. Crafting in no time. So you see what happened.
That is so pretty.
How much do you see? All of it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, so you get that beautiful impression, you get that raised design, and I'm gonna take the little sanding block, right? So you take your husband's sandpaper, all right, from the garage, and then you take the ink off the top of the paper.
That's gorgeous.
To reveal the design. You see kind of what a mess I'm making. I'm just gonna do it in this one area. It's so pretty. Okay, so what you're getting is now, look at that, it's like a dotted Swiss.
Yes, that's gorgeous.
It is so pretty, and that's what's great about this. The card's already done. You're not really having to do much more than something like that. And with each one, I'll show you that one I showed you to start with. The folder design, depending on what you do with it, whether you emboss or you deboss, you use ink, you use different papers, you see how this is the exact same folder.
It's stunning. They're absolutely incredibly intricate, so easy to do as well. And you're getting 4 of them today. So you get the floral lace, the floral check, the floral doily, and the rose toss. Everything's on 4 flex, so they're under $5 to get home. And if you've already paid the $5 one-time shipping today, you're not paying another dime for shipping and handling. A lot of you are shopping for this one, so bear with us and use hsn.com if you're able to order that way. We are gonna go out to the phones, shall we? Nikki is shopping with us in Maryland. Hi, Nikki. Say hello to Anna Griffin.
Hi.
Hi.
This is very nice talking to you. I have almost everything you've ever made. It's really fun.
That's a lot of products.
That's a lot of stuff.
It's bad. It is. I do.
I love it, though.
I teach scrapbooking at a couple senior centers, and they love it. So
I bet.
Today, I got the pretty pockets and I guess the pocket florals.
Good.
And those will be so much fun. One thing I wanted to do with those is if you opened up the card and put a pocket on either side, you could stick something in both sides. When you shut it, it would be. And then when you open it up, you could pull them both out.
Yeah, like a book.
Yeah. And especially if it's money on both sides. No? Do I need to get off the money thing? I'm playing.
I just love all your products. I used to own a bridal shop, so I love all of the lacy things. And we really appreciate seeing you.
That's just incredibly detailed and beautiful, everything that she does. Right, Nikki?
Yeah, and, you know, I never have any problems. I have the Gemini and the, you know, of course, the Cuttlebug, but you know, I've used it on every different machine and never had a problem.
Good.
Works great.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
I'm glad. You just keep up the good work at that senior center.
I agree.
Oh, we have a ball. Thank you so much.
Crafting makes everybody feel better, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nikki, thank you. So wonderful to talk to you today.
That was really nice.
That was really, really special to talk to her. So what in our last about minute and a half that we have left, about 1,000 of you, we're about to hit 1,000 of these spoken for. What are you doing? Oh, you can actually use your stamp with it as well?
Yeah. Isn't this fun?
Yes.
I'm painting. I'm painting on with rubber stamping ink, which we all have lots of. Right. I'm using a brayer. I could use 2 different colors here, but in the interest of time, I'm just going to use the one hot pink. You want to make sure I'm using the deboss side of the folder, and you want to make sure that you get a nice even coverage with that technique. And I'm going to emboss this or deboss this on a piece of white paper.
Okay.
Looks pink, but anyway, so much fun. You can turn your Cuttlebug into your personal printing machine by doing this. Oh, and you know what else? Here's a little trick.
Yeah.
I think you want to add another piece of paper to the top of this.
Oh, okay.
When on top of the folder before it goes through, because it's going to allow the ink to push a little deeper into the paper.
Get more saturation of color?
Yeah, to get a little bit more ink coverage, because this is always a little bit risky. So if you haven't ever tried this before, I suggest that you try it because it is fun.
It's embossed and painted.
Yeah.
That is so pretty.
Hand painted.
I know, right? All in one step. That's stunning. Yay. I mean, for your cards, your invitations, your place settings, endless possibilities there.
Yeah.
Under $5 on your charge card. I want to remind everybody again, you only pay $5 shipping and handling one time today. Everything in your card is shipping for $5. So more than 1,100 of these have been spoken for. We're going to give you a moment to get your orders in, so use hsn.com if you can. That's going to be your best bet to